The following instructional presentation of the St. Agnes Reformatory is intended for educational purposes only. All scenarios are fictional, and all characters are above the age of 18. This video is a product of moral edification and is not to be consumed for prurient purposes or the furthering of wickedness or impropriety.
Good evening, my dear viewers. It's Mama Winthrop here, taking over Rebecca's live stream tonight. You all know my college sophomore daughter, Rebecca Winthrop, the queen bee, the influencer with her fancy phone and her adoring fans. She thinks she's all grown up, but under my roof, she's still my little girl, and I keep her in line with a firm hand and a proper school uniform. Oh, you love that, don't you? I see your comments flooding in already. Rebecca Strict Fan 23 says, "Show her who's boss, Mama Winthrop." Bless your heart. I surely will. Tonight's a special lesson, folks, because I've uncovered something scandalous. While tidying Rebecca's room, since she can't be bothered to do it herself, I found a secret diary tucked under her mattress. Yes, a diary, filled with her private thoughts, and let me tell you, they're not kind to her mama. This little book is a treasure trove of defiance. Rebecca's been scribbling complaints about my rules, my discipline, my insistence on her wearing that crisp school uniform to keep her humble. She thinks she can hide her heart from me, but nothing escapes Mama Winthrop. I'm holding this diary right now. It's worn cover proof of her sneaky ways. She wrote page after page about how my rules are unfair and my cane is cruel. Can you believe the nerve? Rebecca Loyal Viewer 89 just asked, "What's in the diary, Mama W?" Oh, I'm getting to that, dear. Every word she wrote is going to be read aloud tonight, right here on her own live stream, while she learns her lesson across my lap. Rebecca's standing here now, in her proper uniform, pleated skirt, white blouse, tie knotted just so. She's in exactly her right place. Barefoot in pantyhose, nose to the wall, hands behind her head, like a little girl who has to stand in the corner for disobedience. She knows what's coming, and her face is already pink with shame. You see, folks, I don't tolerate disrespect, especially not in writing. If she wants to insult her mother like a child, she'll be punished like a naughty child. She's going to learn that every thought she pens against me has consequences. I'm sitting on this sturdy chair, and I'm patting my lap ready for her. Come on, Rebecca, don't dawdle. You're going over my knee, and I'm going to give you a spanking that'll make your cheeks burn brighter than your attitude. And don't worry, I'm still watching your comments, darlings. Discipline Lover 7 says, "Teach her a lesson, Mama Winthrop." Oh, I love your enthusiasm, dear. That's exactly what's happening tonight. You all teach me an important lesson, too. You crave discipline and order. You all talk like you enjoy the spankings, but in truth, I think you all know that you need a firm hand to keep you in line. When Rebecca was calling herself Queen Bee and making fun of me online, she had 500,000 subscribers. Now, she has 3 million. I have a feeling that you all truly want to know what proper home discipline is, and you've come to the right place. I've got my paddle ready, firm and steady, because that's how I start. The cane's resting nearby, mind you, just in case she squirms too much or thinks she can sass her way out of this. My paddle is hard enough for now, though. It stings plenty, and it's personal. Rebecca's going to feel every smack as I read her own words back to her. Let's open this diary and see what she's been saying. Here's the first entry I found. Mama's uniforms make me feel like a child. Oh, Rebecca, if you act like a child, you dress like one. That's what the uniform's for, to remind you you're under my authority no matter how many followers you have. I'm giving her a good, solid spank for that one. The sound echoes, doesn't it, folks? That's the sound of discipline in this house. Your comments are lighting up the screen. Rebecca TrueFan45 says, "She deserves it, Mama W." You're right, dear, she does. Every time she writes against my rules, she's asking for correction. Let's read another gem from this diary. I hate how Mama checks my uniform every morning. Well, Rebecca, I check it because you'd show up to college looking like a rebel if I didn't. That pleated skirt, those polished shoes, they keep you grounded. Another spank for that complaint, and I can tell she's feeling it already. Her little wince tells me so, even if she's trying to stay proud for you all. Parenting Pro asks, why the uniform, Mama W? Excellent question. The uniform's not just clothes, it's a symbol. It says Rebecca's not too big for her britches, not too grown to obey her mama. It keeps her docile, focused, and out of trouble. Without it, she'd be strutting around, distracted by vanity. Another spank, just to drive that lesson home. This diary's a goldmine, folks. Here's another entry. Mama's always watching me like I can't be trusted. Oh, Rebecca, you've just proved you can't be trusted with this secret diary. If I weren't watching, you'd be sneaking out, ignoring your studies, and forgetting who's in charge. That earns another firm spank, and I'm keeping a steady rhythm now. My hand's connecting with her skirt, but don't you worry, we'll get to more later. I want her to feel the shame of her words first. Orderly Home 99 says, love how you keep her in line, Mama. Thank you, dear. It's not easy, raising a headstrong girl like Rebecca, but a firm hand and a strict uniform do wonders. Let's see what else she's written. The cane is the worst part of living here. Oh, is it now? The cane's waiting, Rebecca, and you're tempting me to pick it up early. For now, though, my paddle is doing just fine. Another spank for that little jab at my methods. The cane's not cruel, folks. It's precise. It teaches lessons that stick, unlike words that fade. Rebecca Curious Cat 22 asks, how do you know when to use the cane? Good question, dear. I use my hand for everyday corrections to warm her up and make her think. The paddle is for deeper lessons like this one. The cane's for when she's truly defiant or needs a lesson that'll linger. Right now, Rebecca's learning from my paddle, but if she keeps squirming, that cane might make an appearance sooner than she'd like. I'm flipping through more pages, and everyone's a complaint. Here's a good one. I wish I could just be normal, not Mama's puppet. A puppet? Rebecca, I'm shaping you into a responsible woman, not a puppet. That's another spank. Harder this time because that kind of talk won't do. You fans are loving this, aren't you? Rebecca Fan of Firmness says, give her what she needs, Mama W. Oh, I'm giving it all right. Rebecca's feeling every smack, and her uniform's a reminder that she's not above my rules, no matter how many likes she gets. I'm keeping her right here, over my lap, while I read her diary to you all. She thought she could hide these thoughts, but now they're out in the open, and so's her punishment. Oh, just look at how her cheeks flush. That's a good thing, Rebecca. You need to be humiliated. One more entry before we move on. Mama's spankings are so embarrassing. Well, Rebecca, they're supposed to be. Shame's a great teacher. If you're embarrassed, maybe you'll think twice before writing such nonsense. Another spank for that, and I can tell she's starting to soften. Her pride's crumbling, just like it should. Rebecca Loyal Viewer 99 says, keep it up, Mama Winthrop. Oh, I will, dear. We're only getting started. This spanking's just the beginning, and soon I'll lift that skirt to make sure the lesson sinks in. Your comments are pouring in, Rebecca. Discipline. Lover7 says, go harder, Mama Winthrop. Oh, don't you worry, dear. We're stepping it up now. Rebecca's about to feel the sting of a bare-bottom spanking, and I'm going to keep reading her diary to make sure the shame sinks deep. Rebecca's been feeling my hand through her skirt, but that's just the warm-up. Now, I'm lifting that pleated uniform skirt, nice and slow, so you all can see what happens when a girl defies her mama. There we go. Her bottom's bare now, and it's already pink from my hand. A bare-bottom spanking stings more, folks, and it humbles her like nothing else. Rebecca's squirming, trying to keep her pride, but she knows she's on display for all her fans. You love this, don't you? Mama's True Fan 45 says, "She deserves it, Mama W." You're right, dear, she does. Every word she wrote against me in that diary earns a smack, and now it's going to hurt a bit more. My hand's ready, and I'm giving her a firm spank right on that bare skin. Hear that sharp sound? That's the sound of a lesson being learned. Let's dive back into this diary. Here's what she wrote. I hate how Mama controls everything. Oh, Rebecca, control is what keeps you from running wild. You think you're a big-shot influencer, but you're still my daughter, and my rules keep you grounded. That's another spank, harder this time, right across her bare bottom. I can see her cheeks turning redder, and she's clenching her fists, trying to stay tough. But this is my house, and I'm in charge. Curious Cat 22 asks, how do you decide how many spanks, Mama W? Good question, dear. I spank until her attitude softens or her bottom's red enough to show she's learned her place. Right now, Rebecca's got a ways to go, so my hand's keeping a steady rhythm, each smack a reminder of who makes the rules. Here's another gem from her diary. Mama's uniforms are so embarrassing I can't stand them. Embarrassing, are they? That uniform's there to keep you humble, Rebecca. To remind you you're not too grown to obey. Another spank for that complaint, and I'm making sure it stings. Her bare bottom's glowing now, and I know she's feeling every bit of this. Fan of Firmness says, give her what she needs, Mama W. Oh, I'm giving it, all right. You fans see why I'm so strict. She'd be lost without my guidance. Another spank, and I'm keeping her right here, over my lap, while I read more of her secrets. She thought she could hide these thoughts, but now they're out for all of you to hear. Let's see what else, she wrote. I wish I could wear normal clothes to college, like my friends. Normal clothes? You'd spend all your time preening and forgetting your studies, Rebecca. That uniform keeps you focused, and it's staying on. That's another spank, and I'm landing it right where it'll do the most good. Her bottom's getting redder by the minute, and I can tell she's fighting tears. That's good. Shame's a great teacher. Orderly Home 99 says, love how you keep her in line, Mama. Thank you, dear. It takes a firm hand to raise a girl like Rebecca, but I'm up to the task. My paddle is connecting with her bare skin, and each smack is for a complaint she dared to write. Here's a bold one. Mama's spankings make me feel like a kid. Well, Rebecca, if you act like a kid, you get treated like one. Another spank, and I'm making sure she feels it deep. Her bottom's a bright red now, and she's starting to soften, just like she should. Rebecca Parenting Pro asks, why bare bottom, Mama W? Oh, that's a fine question. A bare bottom spanking hurts more, yes, but it's also about humility. When Rebecca's skirt is up and her bottom's bare, she knows she's not in control. It's a reminder that I see all of her, even her secrets. Another spank, and I'm keeping the rhythm steady, making sure she understands every word she wrote has consequences. Let's read one more entry. The cane is the worst thing ever. Oh, Rebecca, you're tempting me to pick it up right now. That cane's sitting right here, and it's mighty effective for girls who don't learn from a hand spanking. For now, though, my paddle is doing the job, and I'm giving her another firm spank for that jab at my cane. She's wincing now, and I know she's feeling the burn. Rebecca Loyal Viewer 88 says, "Keep it up, Mama Winthrop." Oh, I will, dear. Rebecca's learning that her diary wasn't so secret after all, and her fans, your support means the world. Another spank, and I'm making sure her bare bottom knows who's boss. This diary's full of defiance, but I'm not done yet. Here's another. Mama's always watching, like I'm some criminal. Rebecca, I watch because you've proved you need it. Writing this diary behind my back? That's reason enough. Another spank, and her bottom's practically glowing. She's trying to stay strong for you all, but I can see her resolve cracking. Rebecca Strict Fan 23 says, "Show her who's in charge, Mama W." Oh, I'm showing her, all right. Every smack on her bare bottom is a reminder that my rules are non-negotiable, uniform or no uniform. Another spank, and I'm keeping her right here, over my lap, while I read her words to you. One last entry for now. I'll never forgive Mama for making me live like this. Never forgive me? Rebecca, you'll thank me one day when you're a proper, responsible woman. That's another spank, and I'm making it count. Her bare bottom's red as can be, and I know she's feeling the shame of her words being aired to all her fans. Rebecca, True Fan 45 says, "You're the best, Mama W." Bless you, dear. I'm just doing what's needed to keep Rebecca in line. My hand's still going, and she's learning with every smack. We're almost ready for the next part, folks. Corner time's coming, and Rebecca's going to stand there, skirt up, for all of you to see. Keep those comments coming, and let me know what you think of my methods. This diary's taught me plenty, and Rebecca's learning the hard way that secrets don't stay secret in my house. She's just had a bare bottom spanking over my lap while I read her defiant words aloud, and her cheeks are glowing red. Your comments are lighting up the screen. Rebecca Orderly. Home 99 says, "Love the corner time, Mama Winthrop." Oh, thank you, dear, because that's exactly where we're headed now. Rebecca's about to stand in the corner, skirt up, showing her punished bottom to all of you, while I talk to you fine folks and answer your questions about keeping her in line. Rebecca's getting up from my lap now, her face as red as her bottom from the shame of it all. I'm telling her to march to that corner over there, right where the camera can see her. That's it, Rebecca. Nose to the wall, hands behind your back, and that uniform skirt stays up. I want everyone to see the consequences of your secret diary. She's standing there now, her bare bottom on display, and I know she's feeling every bit of this humiliation. Corner time's a classic in my house, folks. It gives a girl like Rebecca a chance to think about her misdeeds, while the sting of her spanking settles in. Rebecca, True Fan 45 says, "She's learning her lesson, Mama W." You're right, dear, she is. Standing there, skirt up, in her proper uniform, she's remembering who's in charge. Let me tell you why corner time matters. It's not just about the spanking, though that red bottom of hers shows she felt every smack. Corner time makes her reflect, keeps her docile, and reminds her that my rules aren't optional. She's standing there, nose pressed to the wall, knowing all her fans are watching. Rebecca Parenting Pro asks, "How long does she stay in the corner, Mama W?" Good question, dear. Today, Rebecca's getting 15 minutes, long enough to think about every word she wrote in that diary. 15 minutes of standing still, skirt up, with her red bottom on display. That's enough to make any girl rethink her choices. She's fidgeting a bit now, but I'm keeping an eye on her. No moving, Rebecca, or we'll start this clock over. Your support's warming my heart, folks. Fan of Firmness says, "You're the best, Mama Winthrop." Bless you, dear. I'm just doing what needs doing. Rebecca's fans love her, but you love my strictness too, and that's what keeps her on the straight and narrow. Let's take a peek at that diary one more time while she stands there. Here's an entry. Mama's always watching, like I can't be trusted. Well, Rebecca, this diary proves you can't be trusted. Writing all these complaints behind my back, that's why you're in the corner now with your bottom bare for all to see. Rebecca, Discipline Lover 7 says, show her who's boss, Mama W. Oh, I'm showing her all right. She's standing there, quiet as a mouse, knowing her fans are seeing her punishment. Let's answer another question. Rebecca, Curious Cat 22 asks, why keep the skirt up during corner time? Oh, that's a fine question, dear. Keeping her skirt up shows the results of her spanking. Those red cheeks are proof of my discipline. It's humbling, and it makes the lesson stick. Rebecca's feeling that shame right now, knowing you're all watching her stand there, uniform skirt lifted, bottom bare. It's not just about the pain, it's about knowing she's been corrected in front of her audience. Strict Fan 23 says, keep her in line, Mama Winthrop. Don't you worry, dear. I'm doing just that. Rebecca's not moving an inch, and her red bottom's a testament to my methods. Here's another diary entry. I'll never forgive Mama for making me live like this. Never forgive me, Rebecca? You'll thank me one day when you're a proper, responsible woman, not some wild influencer chasing likes. Standing in that corner, you're learning that my rules are for your own good. Queen Bloyle Viewer 76 says, keep it up, Mama W. Thank you, dear. Your support means the world, and it shows Rebecca that her fans know she needs this discipline. She's standing still now, hands clasped behind her, and I can tell she's thinking hard about her choices. That uniform, that corner, that red bottom, they're all reminders that Mama Winthrop's in charge, no matter how many followers she has. Let's address another question. Rebecca Parenting Pro asks, how do you stay so calm while disciplining Mama W? Well, dear, it's simple. I know what Rebecca needs, and I don't let her tantrums sway me. A calm hand delivers a firm lesson, whether it's a spanking or corner time. Right now, she's standing there, skirt up, and I'm as steady as ever, making sure she learns. Paddlefan 45 says, you're a role model, Mama W. Oh, bless you, dear. I'm just a mama doing her duty, keeping her daughter on the right path. Rebecca's feeling that duty right now, her bottom stinging, her pride humbled. One more diary entry while she's in the corner. Mama's spankings are so embarrassing. Embarrassing, Rebecca? That's the point. Shame teaches you to mind your manners and your words. You wrote those complaints thinking I'd never see them, but now you're standing there, skirt up, for all your fans to witness. Orderly Home 99 says, corner time's the best, Mama Winthrop. You're right, dear. It's a powerful tool. It makes her feel her place, keeps her quiet, and lets her reflect on why she's there. Rebecca's not fidgeting now. She knows better than to test me while you're all watching. Let's wrap this up with one last question. Fan of Firmness asks, will you use the cane next time, Mama W? Oh dear, the cane's always ready for when Rebecca's truly defiant. Today, my hand and this corner time are enough, but if she keeps writing diaries like this, that cane'll come out quick. She's standing there now, skirt up, bottom red, and I know she's thinking about that cane waiting nearby. Discipline Lover 7 says, you're amazing, Mama Winthrop. Thank you, dear. I'm just keeping my daughter in line, and your support makes it all the sweeter. Rebecca's got a few more minutes in that corner, and then we'll see if she's learned her lesson. Stay tuned, folks, for more of my methods. Keep those comments coming, and let me know how you think Rebecca's doing. This diary's taught her a hard lesson today, and I'm not done teaching yet. You're here for the drama. And I get it. Rebecca's red cheeks and her embarrassment make for quite the show. But let me be clear. This isn't just about putting on a performance. I believe, with every fiber of my being, that this humiliation is absolutely necessary to teach Rebecca a lesson. She's a headstrong girl, thinking her influencer status and college life means she's above my rules. That diary, full of gripes about my uniforms and my cane, proved she needs a firm hand to guide her. When I spanked her, read her own words back to her, and made her stand in that corner with her skirt up, it wasn't just to make her squirm, it was to break through her pride. Shame's a powerful teacher, folks. It strips away her defiance and reminds her she's still my daughter, living under my roof, my rules. Parenting Pro asked, "Why the bare-bottom spanking?" Because, dear, it's not just about the sting, it's about humility. When her bottom's bare for all to see, she feels the weight of her actions, and that's what drives the lesson home. Now, I know some of you are here for the spankings, and I won't pretend I don't see the thrill in your comments. Discipline Lover 7 said, "Go harder, Mama Winthrop." And I know you meant it, but I believe you're staying for more than just the spectacle. You're staying for the firm lessons I teach, not just to Rebecca, but to all of you. You crave the discipline and order I bring to this house. In a world full of chaos, where young folks like Rebecca think they can do whatever they please, you see something real in my methods. True Fan 45 said, "You're a role model, Mama W." And I take that to heart. You're drawn to the structure I impose, the way I make Rebecca wear that uniform to keep her grounded, the way I use my hand or my cane to correct her attitude. You're not just watching for the paddling, you're watching because you know deep down that discipline matters. I'm teaching Rebecca to be a responsible woman, and through her, I'm teaching you all too. Curious Cat 22 asked, "Why corner time, Mama W?" It's simple. Standing there, skirt up, nose to the wall, Rebecca's forced to reflect on her choices. It's not just punishment. It's a chance to think about why she's there, why my rules exist. You see her standing still, her red bottom on display, and you know it's working. You feel that order, that clarity in your own lives. Orderly Home 99 said, "Corner time's the best." And I know why you say that. It's not just about Rebecca's embarrassment, it's about the lesson that rules have consequences, and you respect that. You're learning from me, just as Rebecca is, that a firm hand brings stability. I see your comments, like Fan of Firmness saying, "We need more Mama Winthrop," and I know it's because you crave this kind of discipline in a world that's gone soft. You're not just here for the thrill of watching Rebecca get spanked. You're here because you see the value in my ways. That uniform keeps her humble. The spanking corrects her defiance. The corner time makes her reflect. And you, my dear viewers, you're taking it in, learning that order and discipline aren't just for Rebecca, they're for anyone who wants a life of purpose. So, yes, I know some of you tuned in for the bare-bottom spanking, the drama of Rebecca's red cheeks, and her corner time shame. But I believe you stayed because you see the truth in what I do. You see a mother who loves her daughter enough to correct her, to teach her, to guide her with a firm hand. You see a world where rules matter, where respect is earned, where discipline brings order. I'm not just punishing Rebecca. I'm showing her, and all of you, the path to a better way. Keep those comments coming, folks. Tell me what you've learned, what you're taking away from this. Strict Fan 23 said, "Show her who's in charge." And I have, but I'm also showing you what it means to live with purpose. Rebecca's learning, and so are you. Until next time, stay disciplined, and know that Mama Winthrop's always watching.